There it goes.
What was that?
I don't know, but I turned off the Wi-Fi. What's going on, fellas? What is going on? Huh? Yeah, I'm coming on a little early today. Didn't go to work today, but got an email yesterday, and I just thought I'd run it by you guys. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about doing something like this. Jerry, what's going on? Maybe you guys want to think about doing this, which is slip seat your truck. What is slip seat? That means you put another driver in your truck while you work the truck. And so he asked me that question. Jose Quinones, what's going on, bro? So the driver asked me this question, and I went out of my way and pretty much crunched some numbers for him, and showed him the benefits of slip seating his truck. I've done the slip seating while I was doing rail work, but now that I'm doing port work, it's still the same method. It's just different kind of industry that we are doing. But let me run it to you guys. Let me run it by you guys and see if it makes sense to you guys. Anything local can work like this. As far as over the road, Big Paul, what's going on, bro? As far as over the road, I couldn't tell you if something like this would work, but I know local work, it does work. So let me kick it off. You're the owner of the truck. We're doing port work again, all right? At Yang Ming, yeah, Yang Ming's pretty good, not bad. Anyways, let me start it off. You're the owner of the truck. You're either gonna have to decide whether your driver's gonna do nights or he's gonna do days. Either way, doing port work, we all know that the night driver is gonna make more money than the day driver because the night loads pay more. So this is the way I ran it down to him. All right, the day driver will start at 6 a.m. He'll finish at 4:30. And daily, I'm just giving it like a rough number. I'm just throwing a number out there. $400. He's making $400 a day. Weekly, Monday through Friday, he would have made $2,000. Now, the night driver, he jumps in that truck at 6 p.m. He can start at 5, 5:30, 6, because the truck will be parked at 4:30. And he's gonna finish, of course. The ports close at what? 3 o'clock in the morning, or 4 o'clock in the morning. So let's say the night driver finishes off his day at 4 or 5 a.m. and that driver is making $500 a day, which we know night drivers, that's what they make at the port. So weekly he's making $2,500. Now, this is another good thing. I'll get back to the numbers right now, but this is another good thing. If you are leased onto a company, that's the benefit you have of being an owner operator leased onto a company. One, the company will run your driver's application. The company will put your driver under the insurance. with no additional costs. So if your insurance is $750 because you added on another driver, doesn't mean that your insurance monthly is going to go up. Again, your application for that driver will be free. Where if you had your own authority, running an application is going to cost you. All right, now, so your driver made out of them five days working nights, he made 2,500. Now, I'm highballing this percentage, but this is what I used to pay my guys doing rail work, which was 45% of what they made. So 45% out of 2,500 is 1,125. So you made between you the owner, which is I'm assuming you're gonna work daytime. That's 2,000. Your driver made 2,500. That's just Monday through Friday. So that's a $4,500 check that you're getting. And let's just throw out a number out there. You spend $900 on fuel for both you and your driver. So out of that 4,500, you deduct your driver's pay, which is $1,125, and then you deduct the 900 of fuel, which leaves you with $2,475. So to me, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. You work less hours and you make more money. Your only obligation is to make sure that you keep your driver happy. Make sure your truck doesn't break down. But you made 2,000 yourself, working less hours. All right, you work less hours, or at least you should be working less hours. You shouldn't be working from 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You should not be working them hours. Common sense will tell you that you're gonna make way more money if you slip seat your truck. And again, if you're at least down with the company, Agent the trucker, what's going on, bro? How's that fuel hauling going for you? Pretty good. I hope it is, bro. But slip seating your truck is one of the best things that you can do. Yeah, you could say, well, I only made 2,000. $475 is not much. That's too much wear and tear on my truck. It's not. It's not. Again, that's just a rough number that I'm throwing out there. Because you got to look at it this way. If you were just running that truck and you make the 2,000, you have to deduct fuel from that. So let's deduct. Let's just give it a rough number, $500. So now you're down to $1,400. Yeah, it's not that much wear and tear, but is it really wear and tear when you're doing port work? It's not. It's local work, so you're not putting that much wear and tear on your truck. So these are the numbers that I crunched up for this guy. And after he looked at it, and like I told him, I try to lowball as much as I could, as far as paying your driver that percentage. That's what I used to pay in the rail, whether you want to do that or not, that's up to you, but port work, $400 a day. Who makes $400 a day? I mean, you as an owner, you should be making $400. That's how laid back you should be driving that truck if you have a driver in it, because your thing should be is keep that driver happy so he can keep pushing. The more he pushes, the more money you guys are making. the percentage that you're gonna pay him. Don't go based on this, but this is just a number that I threw out at him, that he can pay him 45%. Uh, I know other dudes are paying something like 35, 40%, but greedy people think they're gonna get rich off of just one driver. I don't think you should pay your driver that, but to each his own. But that's what I used to pay my drivers at the rail, 45%. Agent trucker, it's good there. A lot of little details. I need to pay attention to you, but I'm still learning. Good thing, trucker, agent truck. Good thing, bro. Heck yeah, that's pretty good. From flatbed to tanks to fuel. That's pretty good. You one bad son biscuit. So yeah, fellas, think about that. If you're an owner operator and you're just tired of putting in a bunch of hours, or you want to lay back a little bit, it's the best thing you do. Just put a driver in your truck and let him run it for a few hours, and then you run it for a few hours. Of course, that driver is always going to push more harder than you are. That's for sure, because he wants to get a good paycheck at the end of the week. And at 45%, doing port work and him taking a check for what did I say, 1,125. That's not a bad check. That is not a bad check for a company driver. 5 days out of the week. So, but again, best thing to do is keep your driver happy, and the way you keep him happy is don't burn him with his money. Make sure his money's there. Whenever you say the money's gonna be there, make sure the money is there. Uh, if you keep that driver happy, he'll keep your equipment in good condition, and he'll let you know when something's wrong with the equipment. But if you start chipping him, $5 here, $10 here, $20 here, he's gonna treat your equipment the same. So don't just think about the business side as far as money. Think about your equipment. If you can get a driver that's gonna push and it's gonna take care of your equipment, you're gonna win all the way around. Big Paul, what if the driver wants benefits? Well, that's one of the things, Paul. That's one of the things you have to be able to talk to him. Before you hire him on. You got to get your own benefits. It's always cheaper if they jump on somebody else's benefits. Uh, you buying their benefits, Paul. It's steep, bro. It's steep. Um, well, most of the drivers that I had when I was in the rail, that was my thing. I used to tell them, I don't pay benefits. I don't do benefits. I pay you with a 1099. You can either get a check or you can get cash. That's it. That's all. But at the end of the year, you will get a 1099 from me. If you don't file, then that's on you. But I will be handing you a 1099, because there was a lot of guys that didn't want the 1099 because they didn't want to file. Why? It didn't make no sense, but I still send them their 1099. Once you send them their 1099, that's on them. They don't want to file. They don't want to file. It has nothing to do with you. You did your part. If they don't file, you're not going to get in trouble, because you already made their check as a deduction. So if the IRS looks to see where 11,000 went, they're going to see that you made a 1099 for Joe Blow. Now they're going to go after Joe Blow to see if he filed that 1099. If he didn't file that 1099, then I guarantee you he'll get audited. So that's how you work that, Paul. You just got to have an agreement. And if the guy looks kind of shady, kind of devious, the best thing to do, bro, is write out a statement and then go get it notarized. Go get it notarized and then have him sign it. Give him a copy of it and just stipulate in the statement, I'm not paying no benefits whatsoever. You have to get your own benefits if you want to come on board with me. That's it. You cover your behind that way. But them are the numbers, fellas. I crunched for this guy today, and uh, the way I look at it is there's good debt and there's bad debt. Let me give you an example of bad debt. Bad debt is Walmart credit card, Best Buy credit card, stuff like that. Good debt is having a truck note. All right, a truck you should be able to double your money. Whatever it is that you are making, that you are bringing home, you should be able to double it. So if on a daily basis you're making $400, you should be able to bring home in your pocket $800. And the only way you're gonna do that is by slip seating your truck, having a driver in the truck, and it's gonna free up a lot of money. It's gonna free up a lot of money where you can pay off your bills and make the note on the truck and be able to pay for the fuel and be able to pay your driver. So think about that, fellas. Good debt and bad debt. What we have right now, as far as a truck note, that is good debt. Walmart, Best Buy, Sears, that is bad debt. Why? Because every week we're putting into this, and we ain't getting nothing back. Our trucks is giving us $200-300 in our pockets, free, clear and free. That's good debt. So think about it that way. Uh, Rudy, it's mandatory to give the driver insurance. I heard from other owner ops that Port requires some type of insurance, kind of like a work era comp. Yeah, yeah, they do. Uh, but Rudy, this is the thing. This is the thing. You don't get it for your driver, bro. You just get it for yourself. Workers comp. It's called workers comp. You get it for yourself. You don't include your driver. You don't include your driver on no insurance. But that's the benefit you get from being leased onto a company. If you are leased onto a company, it's no extra charge out of your pocket. If you are running under your authority, then yeah, it's going to cost you. But that's the benefit you have from if you are leased onto a company. Slip seat your truck, have somebody run in the daytime or in the nighttime, whatever shift you don't work, have them run it. Again, when they run your driver's DMV record, it'll be clean. It'll be free. You don't have to pay for it. The company that you're leased onto, they're gonna run it. Workers comp, it's only gonna come out one time for one driver. It's not gonna come out for both drivers. The insurance, it's only gonna come out for one truck. That's it. It's not gonna come out. If your monthly payment is $700, you're not gonna have a monthly. If your weekly payment is say for instance $250, if you have another driver on it, it's not gonna come out to $500 a week. That's not the way it works. So that's the benefit you have from leasing out to a company and slip seating your truck. Again, workers' comp will come, but you only get charged for one person. You don't get charged for two people. So that's the good thing. Now, if you have your own authority, again, like I said yesterday, is it legal for you not to put your driver on the insurance policy? Probably, but I don't. I wouldn't. I'm throwing money away. Like I said yesterday, if they run the plates, they'll see that my truck is insured. That's all they need. All I would tell my driver is, be careful, be careful. They're not on the insurance, so be careful. That's it. So, crunch the numbers, people. Crunch the numbers, fellas. Crunch the numbers and see if it's worth you slip seating your truck. And I guarantee you it will be. You'll work less hours and you'll make more money. And that's what we're in this industry for, is to make money, right? So think about it that way. Changing is hard, brother. I'm out of my element. I did flatbed for 7 years. If hazmat don't work, I'm going to become an owner op and do ports just like you, Vic. I gotta go. Good thing, Asian. Good thing. It'll work out, bro. It'll work out. Just be patient, bro. You'll get the hang of it. You'll be all right, Asian. You'll get the hang of it. But yeah, fellas, think about that. Uh, we're in this industry to make money, so uh, if you use a little bit of common sense, whether you want to slip seat your truck or you want to get another truck, that's another good thing. Uh, where you're gonna see the benefits is more than four trucks. That's when you're gonna see a lot of benefits. You're just gonna see money just raking in. I mean, money's gonna rake in. If you have two trucks and you slip seat both of them trucks, you're really gonna see some benefits. Big Paul, a lot of poor drivers don't have any any benefits no more. Talks talk about that. Asian also have Plan B. What's Plan B? Asian trucker. Um, yeah, like Big Paul says, there's a lot of poor drivers that don't have benefits. They don't. I don't have benefits. Uh, I have benefits for all the family, but me, I don't have benefits. I don't believe in paying into that insurance BS. And I get penalized every time I file my taxes, but I'd rather pay that fee than to pay into some insurance policy, which I never use. I don't believe in going to the doctor. If I have a headache, I drink a cup of cold water and get over it. Don't believe in all that. Uh, I've broken both of my wrists, both of them. Didn't go to the doctor. Just have my old lady patch me up and let's roll. So that's just the way I do things. So that's my little input on slip seating your truck. I hope you guys find this video a little interesting, and hopefully it'll put a bug in your head to might want to do something like this, because if you've been trucking for more than 5 years, it's time to open up some doors and start freeing up some money and having some free money come in. A game. Thanks for being in the neighborhood. Appreciate it. So yeah, fellas, if you've been trucking for more than 5 years and this is all you've been doing, it's time to expand your mind and open up some revenue for yourself, some free revenue for yourself, and start thinking about something like this, because it's not bad. You're cutting down on your hours, and even if it's $400 extra that you're getting, $400, that helps a lot. So think about that. Drinking 7 Up and that's it. That's right, Paul. That's right. That's what I'm talking about, bro. So yeah, fellas. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Just look at what you're doing right now. How many hours you're working, and come up with a plan like this, because this is what the driver asked me to do. If I can come up with something for him to go by, and how much would he pay? Now, like I said, 45%. That's what I pay. It's up to you, whatever it is that you want to pay your driver. But again, if you get a good driver that takes care of your equipment, that he takes care of business while he's in the truck, he's working his butt behind, his behind, you need to take care of that driver and make sure he sticks with you because you know he's gonna make good money for you. And what are you gonna do? All you're gonna do just relax, kick back. So think about that. The truck I'm driving, I've done the slip seat a few times uh, during rail and dry van. But now it's time to bring it up to par. That's why I'm driving it. So as soon as I bring it up to par, I don't know yet. I might put a driver in it. Who knows? But the plan is next year to get another truck. The end of this year or the beginning of next year. So we'll see what happens. But I hope you guys found this video interesting, and hopefully you guys can put some of this information into your life and try to benefit from it. Think a little bit outside the bubble, outside the box, on how to make a little bit extra money for yourself and your family and your business. Uh, Before I go, just let me say what's up to everybody. Jerry, Quinones, Big Paul, Rudy, Asian the Trucker, uh, A Game. How's it going, A Game? And Mars Whoa, what's going on, bro? So yeah, fellas, keep that in mind. If you've been doing this trucking thing for more than 5 years, you've been running that same truck for 5 years, I think it's time for you to expand. It's time to bring in some more revenue for yourself and help yourself out by doing less hours, less work, and a little bit more money. All right, fellas. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you're driving, be safe. And if you're waiting for a load at the port, Mars Whoa, Big Paul, don't worry about it. They'll get to you. All right, fellas. We'll see you. And Famous One, what's going on in Famous One? I ain't gonna leave without saying what's up, bro. What's up, bro? All right, everybody have a good day. We'll see you guys on our next video.